So I've been working all morning, but it seems like I've barely done anything on my to-do list. But I guess I'll show you what's going on this week. So, squirrel proofing the attic. I think it went well. Haven't heard any chewing sounds in the past. I'd say it's 5 days, but I still got really nasty smell that I'm gonna go spray up there. Got some rubber snakes. There's Georgie hiding out. So hopefully I go do that so that I can water these plants because I really can't reach them past the ladder. This guy's still in a bag because I think I'll just keep him bagged until he sprouts something new. Cat grass is sprouted for Georgie. That's a pot of oat grass. I put it out for him yesterday. I'm not sure if he actually ate any of it. I think he pulled one of the stalks out, or maybe just played with it. So I pulled out the wheatgrass for him today. It hasn't grown in nearly as well, but you know, kitty buffet. Things are same old in here. Let me show you this nice pentaculata that just opened. So these guys are still acclimating. The begonias were so soft that the one on the end there, I think it calls itself Sarake Pink. It started looking like death. So I closed the bag a little bit more again. Man, some people. What else? I don't know if I told you I moved that path in there. It's not dead yet, so maybe it's an improvement. This, I think it's like Alocasia amazonica or poly or whatever it is. It opened up this new leaf. It's slowly been unfurling over the past week. I'm excited because the old leaves look like crap, and there's brown or black spots on them. But I definitely poured bonite on this thing, so whatever it is, it should be dead. We'll see if the new leaf gets spots on it too. I'm sick of fighting bugs. Pygmy dews, I don't know if you can see that because the light is super pink. I guess it's what they called blurple or something. I could add more water to that, huh? Dead Nepenthes still look dead. That one is what used to be called Alata variegata. R.I.P. Hemigwitenensis dubia. We'll see what happens. Vici maxima, Vici campanulata. Finally opened a picture. It looks like it's working on another one too. Don't fall. Still got those monsteras hopefully rooting in there. Got a piece of begonia that I moved into there too from those really soft plants. And I tried to go make a claim with USPS for who is it? This guy, the one with the big leaf right there, because it showed up like after a week of being shipped, and it was supposed to show up within 5 days, and the whole entire box was mashed up too. And they said, oh, sorry, we only guarantee it if it's express shipping. So I guess for future knowledge, even if you mail priority, if it shows up whenever, the Postal Service won't care. So I'm glad it didn't die, because if it died, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do anything about it. I don't know if I should water this because some of the spag on top is dry, but the rest of it is kind of wet. Maybe I'll just leave it alone. I haven't watered yet this week, so saucers are all dry. Usually I fill it up a bit, but everybody's dry right now. Nobody's gotten a drink yet. Georgie, you're not supposed to be in here. Scoot, scoot, scoot. So downstairs, this rack fits perfectly right here. I still haven't decided if I'm going to remove that useless mantle. It's not even flush with the wall, so I have to figure out what to do with it. But I guess if I feel like it, I can move some plants down here. I don't think this weekend yet, because I've already spent my morning moving the orchids. So, I don't know if you remember, but I had a metal rack. Don't mind the mess. I got some of these fancy wooden racks, so I moved all of my orchids over. So these guys, I saw somebody online like completely soaking their orchids. I was watching some how to grow videos yesterday and the day before. So they completely submerged their orchids for like 10 to 20 minutes in water. So I did that this morning just to kind of re-soak the material because it's been super dry lately. And like this guy, you can tell he's super dry. It's just not good. So I watched some other videos where people were clipping back their orchids too. So I'm not sure this is the time of year to do that, but some of mine have gotten super long and it would probably be good if I clipped them back. Which one's the worst one? I think this one's the worst one. So I definitely need to clip back some of the stuff that's dead stem and repot maybe in the spring. So anyway, moved stuff onto this rack. We'll see how it does. It's a little bit rickety because I have too many plants. I needed to find something to prop this bromeliad up with. I think it needs something even taller, but you know, you use what you can, which was yogurt cups. So a piece of my vanilla, I mean, it was still green, so I put it in spag. I'm not sure if any of the roots were still alive, but I mean, we'll see. And what else? Georgie's enjoying the mess. And that's about it. I moved the metal rack that was over here. I moved it downstairs and put that waterproofing paint and some potatoes and onions on it because presumably it used to be a root cellar, right? So that's what happened this week. For the vanilla, I realized that like none of it is rooted anymore. Where did I stick it? Where's my vanilla? Oh, here's my vanilla. So it's still on the edge of the sink. I gave it a good watering inside of the sink. So I don't think any of it is actually growing out of this pot anymore. So I'm gonna mount it on some cork because I got that big box of cork. So I'm making myself a cork vanilla tree. So I used wood glue to glue it together right here, and it also has a PVC pipe in there. I cut off PVC pipe and stuck it in there to keep it upright. So this can cure for about 24 hours, and then I'm gonna glue it to that wooden board so it stands up, and then spread the vanilla all over it and have myself a vanilla tree. Don't mind the shouting neighbors. Par for the course. Okay. Gotta get back to plant stuff because I got everything to water still. Bye. Oh, and I just quickly tied this piece of cork tubing to the Monstera acuminata. It's actually producing a new leaf, which is exciting, and it's got some aerial roots there, so maybe they'll discover, hey, cork is a good place to grow up. It's kind of, right, if I get it so the pot's actually sitting up, this thing is kind of sideways, but, I mean, a quick repot won't fix that eventually, right? So, that's that. Maybe I'll get another piece of cork to tie to the, what's it called? That one is, oh, that's the long one, Acacoyagensis. So, I think there's an argument that it's just a variation of Adansonii, but we'll see. So, that one could use a piece of cork too.